Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a study with me, a book review edition. So I'm going to take you on a journey with me as I do my first book review, which is supposed to be published in a journal. It's going to be a bit of a vlog style / time lapse and some moments where I share with you the tips and tricks that I use to do the book review and get it all together at the end. So if you're interested, stick around, keep watching, see me read this book, do all the stuff on OneNote, etc. And hopefully you can be productive while you're doing it or after you watch this video. Don't forget to subscribe. So before diving into the book, I did some background research on the author, and that was to give me some perspective on maybe how she would approach the book and think about the topic and relay that topic. So this was good for me because when I was doing my critical analysis or my judgment of the book itself, then I could say, okay, she probably had this opinion because she's a lawyer or someone in policy, something like that. So that's why I did the background research. I also made a list of different items and things that I myself need to consider when reading, the different questions I need to ask myself in terms of producing a critical book review. That is in the context of my work. Sometimes I alternated between typing and making notes on OneNote and actually writing out notes for myself. That sometimes I use that method when I'm thinking really quickly and I don't have the time to structure and put things into the correct boxes, the correct sections in OneNote, but then I would always come back and put it back in, as you saw in one of my last videos. Here I'm just trying to power through the last couple of pages. I really want to get it done, and we are finished the book finally after so long and postponing it. But on to the next step, which is transcribing these notes and writing up my book review. The book, 384 pages done. Not leisurely reading, but information gathering and critical analysis. So I am now I'm going to have a quick break, have something to eat, probably a boiled egg, and then I am going to continue working on this. I really want to finish this in the next 2 days, the whole write-up. Well, as you can see, I have tons of tabs. Initially I started off making notes in OneNote as I read, but I wasn't always in front of the computer and it was easier for me to read on the bed, so I just put a tab with notes and also wrote in this notepad. So I'm going to try to put those two together in OneNote or just in a Word document, but also in OneNote if there are special ideas or phrases or quotes that I want to take that I could use in this and other work. And then from there I will tell you what else I'm gonna do. So stay tuned, keep watching, cause you know it's gonna be good. So after all the sitting down, I was getting really tired of just sitting there and typing away. So I switched up my study station a bit and I decided to stand up. Yes, it's an ironing board, kind of makeshift thing, but I just wanted to get the blood flowing, make sure that I stayed awake as well and was as productive as possible. So I'm having like a quick morning dance session. I think I was listening to Taylor Swift at this point. Delicate, yeah, kind of embarrassing. Anyways, on to the final phase of the book review, which is the writing up phase. I just put together all of my notes. Interestingly, what I realized was while I was transcribing and putting my notes into OneNote, I was actually doing a lot of structural writing, like comprehensive essays and paragraphs. So when I was writing up, I just had to copy a lot of that rather than write a full document by itself, which was very helpful to me and time saving. So I am on my last leg of the book review right now. I am just putting in some references into the write-up that I have, going back and looking at some of the authors that she would have referenced and the concepts that she included in the book. The reason for doing this is because I need to put some footnotes. So if there are different concepts that I mentioned in the lit review, I put the footnotes to that, maybe just giving a brief explanation of what the concept is so the person reading the book can understand it from my perspective as well. What else I am doing is I'm just gonna look at these concepts as well because I was a bit lazy to do it while reading the book. I'm gonna look at the concepts and also see how where I've referenced it, if the author's perspective or take on it is different to how I interpreted it, and that way it puts a good spin on a lit review. So if you are doing any critical work, that is a really good way to structure your essays, which is look at what has been given, critically analyze it. Is it different than what you think? Do you find some other literature that opposes or objects to that? That aspect of work really adds to your grade. So let's get back to this. And then here I'm just scrolling through the final document, make sure it's in the order that I want it to be in, and voila, we are finito. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe for more content if you like.